Welcome back to Follow Your Heart Homestead. Hopefully you're able to see me because I'm going to walk you around with the iPhone and show you the garden and the greenhouse and what's going on. So you ready to join us for our first garden tour of 2024? Alright, so here's the garden. I did want to show you our apricot tree before we enter the garden. It's so pretty. Oh, this is like one of the first signs of spring other than my daffodils. They're blooming. Oh, so I'm hoping that we get apricots. We got them for the first time last year. Normally, they'll bloom and start growing, and then we'll get a hard frost. So, here's to hoping. Alright. Here's our goats chilling and eating their hay this morning. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, Marsha. You say hi? Alright, let's enter the garden. So we have a lot of cool crops growing. Right now I have a lot more to plant, so I will be doing that shortly. I'm going to have to take this out. We use these. This one will go to the kids to play with because it's broke, to help deter animals. So they just go in the box and they'll spin, and the reflections will mess with the animals. So here's the Swiss chard and the carrots that we have growing. The Swiss chard did pretty good with its first rain, and the baby carrots are doing good too. So far this garden box is doing good. I didn't mulch, if you can see over there, because we planted our snap peas. So let's see how they go. I'm going to turn this flower because he isn't doing his job either. I might have to go to the dollar store and get new ones. But they just move and make things so that whatever sees it doesn't go after the plants in the garden. So these are our TP gardens. We have 2 here and 3 over there. My goal is to probably next week get them cleaned up, and then plant peas, and they'll twist up and climb up these. We have our lavender that's starting to grow back, if you can see the green. I should have cut back the bush this year, but didn't do much in my garden. So that's our lavender. We have our lettuce and beet box with our onions. Some of the onions have even sprouted. But I do need to come in here and mulch because we have, pretty sure that's dandelion wanting to grow. And we have little maple trees that are wanting to grow. So I'm going to pull the maple trees. There's 2 even in this photo because here's another one. And plant them in little panniers, and the kids will get them. There's more than enough in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 maple trees, 7 maple trees growing in this box. So I will end up pulling them for the kids and sending them home for Earth Day so that they are growing. Then I will mulch this box, and hopefully that'll help deter the weeds and stuff that are starting to pop up. So that's our garden box there. These 2, I would love to get mulched today. And I'm gonna plant this and that. We're gonna plant regular peas and have them start growing up for the spring. The goal is to have something growing all year round. And then we got to figure out, we'll have, our watermelon on this one. And we will have our honey nut butternut squash on this one. So then we come over here, and this box we mulched on Thursday, and everybody seems to be doing good. I only lost a few plants mulching. That was my fault more than the plants. My little carrots, that kohlrabi I'll probably, or the bok choy, I'll probably replant a spinach there. But the bok choy is still there. Everybody seems to be doing okay. So we'll keep an eye out. Some of the mulching after you plant little tiny transplants is very hard, but it is very important for the garden box. So this was a potato box. It did not work the way we wanted it to. We're gonna try it again this year. We go from there. This will be hopefully weeded within the next 3 to 4 days, or 2 to 3 weeks. And I have celery to plant in there. The goal this year is to grow enough celery that we can freeze dry. Our TP gardens will be peas, and then throughout the year I will change them to things that need to grow up. So this was a garden box. We just ordered the new one to replace it. But we're going to actually move our lavender bush. That is like a big, huge bush. Oh, it smells so good already. I wish you could smell it. Oh. And our sage, which is coming back too. We're gonna move them over closer to the herb box and use this box for vegetables. When I planted this, I didn't consider how big these were gonna get. Like, the lavender is half the box size, which is great. It's gorgeous, but I don't want it there. This box will get weeded and planted. I have this cold crops already started. This long box is ready. Today's goal, besides mulching, is to plan out this box. This box will either be broccoli or carrots. I have to look at my list. And then this box will be the other. I would love to get whatever's supposed to be in here. I'm pretty sure it's not cabbage, cauliflower. So I'll get that planted and get the greenhouse on today. It's gorgeous out. These are our strawberry towers that my husband built. They were really cool. An issue that we had was the dirt came out of the bottom. And the kids did not help with that. They dug it out too. So our goal this year is to re-dirt that and plant strawberries. I'll end up buying at a nursery because they'll be already started and big and huge enough to get strawberries this year in them. And then we're gonna make new strawberry things too. So there are hopefully gonna be a lot of strawberries. And strawberries, one of the kids' favorite foods. So this will be weeded and turned into a broccoli. And then both of these boxes this year will be our tomato boxes. One will be all Amish paste so that I can make tomato sauce again. And then the other will be the cutting tomatoes and cherry tomatoes, but this will be all tomatoes, all things tomatoes. I'm so excited. We will be working on saving seeds, so you're going to see tomatoes in my boxes, but you're also going to see tomato pots. I'm going to follow Jessica from Root and Refuge is a Vice, blah, 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 blah. Sorry about that. And try to use her little idea to save the seeds. If that doesn't work, I'm hoping the fact that I can spread them out. I'm going to spread them all around the yards so that they can grow and be separated to try to help reduce the chances of cross-pollination. But that's a goal. I do want to plant some tomato seeds or cherry tomatoes in here because we do eat a lot of cherry tomatoes. It's one of the kids' favorite snacks. And being able to come out in the garden and just pop one in your mouth is great. This box needs a lot of work. We do, though, have our elephant garlic starting to pop up, which is exciting. So we're gonna actually till, and I don't like tilling from like where the box is down, because we have comfrey that grew in here. And if you could see, the comfrey is already starting to pop back up. So I will probably try to pull some of this comfrey and put around our trees, because I do like the comfrey growing around our trees, our fruit trees, because they grow deep and break up the soil. But I do not want them in this box. I want to plant my corn and beans and squash in this box this year. So we're going to do that. Now, the last thing we have going on in the garden are the chickens and the birds. It's so peaceful. This is our herb garden. Again, all my stuff needs work. Not giving the yard a year off while I was pregnant really did turn it into a hot, weedy mess, which is okay. Gives God a chance to put the nutrients that he thinks needs to be back in the garden, and gives the soil time to rest and be prepared for me. But if we look, we have St. John's wort growing here, so that's exciting because that's an herb that I like to have on hand. We have our lamb's quarter here growing. That looks so pretty. That's our hops. Let's see, I don't know if you can see through this angle. I'll show you over there. But that's starting to sprout. Again, we have little stinky maple trees that are trying to grow in here that I have to pull. I'm not going to say the right name for this. Never do. But this plant's really cool because it brings in my ladybugs, or my butterflies. I want to say it starts with an M, but I can't think of the name of it. And then oregano. Yeah. I'm going to make sure we harvest this year, and I will probably freeze dry it. I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to save the herbs so that we have herbs throughout the year, but I do need to do that. What else do we got growing? Lots of tiny little maple trees. You can see the hops is coming back. And I have more lamb's quarter here. My yarrow doesn't look good here. Does not look like it did good over the winter. But we'll see what happens. My funnel, you see it, it did come back last year. So we'll clean up and add new herbs. We're gonna add these 2 boxes at the end, and then 2 more, I think, is what we decided, because I want to put lavender in them and the white sage. So this is the garden. If you look over, Justin did a really cool video to show you everything, but this is what's going on in it every week. I'm gonna hopefully try to walk you through it. We'll have to figure a way out. This is the kids' corner where they have all their gardening toys that they can play with, and a place for them to explore the garden. We're gonna add a box or 2 here. Maybe only do 2 of these boxes here and then put them down here so the kids have something to dig in. And there is the tuk-tuk, just chilling and listening to me talk through the videos. But that's what's going on in our garden this week. It'll change and grow with us. Thank you for watching.